So almost ready to get underway. And for the Cardinals here this afternoon, it's Miles Mikolas.
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
Trent Grisham, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Makes the grab, one away. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. An offense that knows how to mash, Chris. Lots of power throughout the lineup. They're leading the league in homers right now.
Yeah, and I think when you're facing a team like this, pitchers coming in, they see the stats. They end up trying to nibble, trying to work on the edges, trying to expand the zone. And so I think the key, if these hitters can stay within themselves, obviously they have the ability to hit the ball a long way and score runs quickly. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Foul ball there. It affects the game in so many ways, right? Your ability to come back is usually tied to power. If you can deliver a huge hit with one swing of the bat, it really changes your capability when you fall behind. One out, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Batting third.
Two outs, base is empty. Now up as the Yankees DH, Aaron Judge. That one called a strike. 0-1. And ball one to Judge.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. Back here at Busch Stadium, and taking the ball for the Yankees, Max Fried. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Mason Wynn leading things off and takes a strike. Pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Batting second,
Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals.
Burleson.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
0-1.
Fried, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch, execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. This team can really pile up the runs, Chris. They're among the top teams in scoring this year.
Yeah, and when you can get a lead and be out in front, it really changes what that opposing manager can do with the bullpen. And on top of that, it helps your own pitching staff. It gives them more margin for error. So instead of pitchers squeezing the ball, trying to throw darts and be perfect, they can relax, let the ball come out of their hands, and pitch effectively. So that offense and the ability to score runs also helps the pitching and the defense.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
0-2.
Missed inside with the curve. Gets a piece and stays alive. That to right. Caballero on his way over. Brings it in. And that is that. Scoreless after one. Second inning set to go. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And singing, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. Just missed. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And Chris, behind the plate today, James Kingsley, known for being a little generous on the edges. And that's through there for a strike. 1-2. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And here is Jason Dominguez. That clips the zone. That's strike 1. Second inning here, no score. Next offering is in for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Now a chance for Anthony Volpe. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Man at second. On the ground. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Well, that grounder up the middle made it a little more challenging than a routine ball right at him, but it's definitely a play you expect to make as a middle infielder, and I'm sure he wants that one back, but for now, he's just got to get ready for the next one and make a play.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. And now the veteran third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That misses. Ball two.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball three.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
3-0 down. That one ripped, but foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Now a fly ball to right center. Scott on the move to the alley. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. The run comes across and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells. Fastball for a strike. In the dirt, 1-1. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Nootbaar moves under it and makes the grab. And that is that. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. Yankees 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Back here in St. Louis, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now Lars Nootbaar. Max Fried will go to work. Gets the outside corner with that one. Just missed. Clips the corner. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. And Fried gets his second strikeout of the game.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone. And as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect a pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
And now Jordan Walker. And that one fouled off. And the lefty kicks, delivers. Now 1-1. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. Line drive, makes the grab for the second out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Nolan Gorman at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. Still behind by a count of 1-0. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Caballero. Michaelis back to work. Fouled off. He was late. Caballero measures 5 feet 10 inches, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2017. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Grisham in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 2. Outside with a breaking ball. And a foul ball.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Swing and a miss.
I got 3-2.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ben
Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Grisham leads off first with 1 away.
Ball.
There goes the runner. That one the other way, and that's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
2 consecutive base hits for this
Now
team.
batting,
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch
Ben
the other
Judge.
way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
2 on, 1 out. Here's a big power threat. Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 so far. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Late swing fouled off. Two on, 1 out. That one is upstairs.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
And it's even up. First and third, 1 down. Next one misses, and now it's 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Pajes sizes this one up. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Scott makes the play. Runner tagging from third. He's in on the sac fly, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
And next will be the cleanup hitter. Jazz Chisholm Jr. struck out swinging his first time. In there, and it's 0-1. One run across in the frame so far. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And now Jason Dominguez swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Two on, 2 outs. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Runner from second scores as they add on.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Anthony Volpe will hit next. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Burleson settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back here in St. Louis, set for the bottom of the 3rd, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Thomas Sajazi. That's in there. Strike 1.
Let's go, Thomas.
Top of the zone for a called strike. In the dirt, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Next to hit, Pedro Pajes. That one finds the corner, and that is strike 1. That's a little bit low. And that is out of play. Hit in the air, center field. Grisham in position. Nabs it. That's out number 2.
Batting ninth, center fielder, Victor Scott.
2 down, bases
second.
empty. Victor Scott next up for the Cardinals.
If there's nobody on in front of him, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
Fought off foul. Now this is in the air down the line. Caballero under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. On to the 4th. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Popped up. One up, one down.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right
Now
there.
batting,
I mean, that pitch was
catcher,
right
Austin
down the
Wells.
middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Swing and a foul out of play. 1 down, base is empty. Popped up, middle of the diamond. Wind drifts towards it. And there's 2 away.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very
Now
positive
batting,
sign
right
for
fielder,
him
Jose
and for his team.
Caballero.
2 outs, base is empty. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. And first offering is fouled off.
Nope.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Outside with a
outside.
breaking ball. Close
Ball 3.
one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 3.
1 strike.
And that one fouled off. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 3-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Lays out for it, but it's a foul ball. Down the right field line and a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Miles Michaelis done for the afternoon, and not his finest start. Never really looked comfortable out there.
Now
We'll have a new
pitching
pitcher
for
on the
the
mound when we get
Cardinals.
back. New arm on the mound for
Number
the Cardinals,
53.
Andre Palante.
Left-handed
batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
So the batting order turns over. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. 1 for 2. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 left for the Yankees, but they're in front 4-0. And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark. Bottom of the
Cardinals,
4th, and
the
here's the St.
shortstop,
Louis leadoff man, Mason Wynn.
Wynn.
Bunting for a hit. Bare hand has to hurry. Boots it.
He saw the infield playing deep enough to drop down that bunt, and it paid off for him. Nice execution. He put that ball down the third baseline where he knew it would be a tough play. Took advantage right there. Very smart move.
And up next for St. Louis, Alec Burleson. Fly to left his first time. That's in for a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Wynn gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Just missed.
You know, these Cards, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Freed out of the stretch fires. Stays alive.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand. Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Step off throw to first. Wynn dives back in safely. Herrera batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Man at first, 1 away. And that misses. 2-1. On the ground to second, might be 2. Good feed, that's 1. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of the 5th we go. The Yankees 4 and the Cardinals nothing. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Rice. Just missed.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground to third. Sends it across to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Good slider inside right there.
Now
Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over and got the ground ball.
It's Aaron Judge now. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That just misses, and that's ball 1. And Judge spoils that one. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. That's down and in.
Ball, that's inside.
Way out front for strike 2.
We got a full count. 3-2.
Cut out and miss, struck him out. 2 gone now.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
And up next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Yanks held in check. They lead 4-0. Back here at Busch Stadium, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now up for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. And that one cutting but missing down low.
You know, these Cardinals, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
That's in there. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. And now Jordan Walker. He's 0 for 1.
Jordan Walker.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Fires over to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Third baseman, Nolan Gorman.
Here's Nolan Gorman. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Two down, nobody on. That one drifts inside.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable, and that location will definitely do it.
Ground ball to the right side. Rice steps on the bag. St. Louis goes down in order. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. The Yankees 4 and the Cardinals nothing. Back here in St. Louis, start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and leading off, Jason Dominguez. Palante back to work. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jorge Alcala appears to be getting loose. Granillo warming up as well. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Chop to third. Gorman tosses across to first, and a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop Anthony Volpe.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 2 in this one. Palante, a righty that throws with power. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. That one fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
The 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
There's Ryan McMahon now. There's the strike at the knees. 0-1. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, catcher Austin Wells.
Austin Wells getting ready to hit. Check swing went around. Strike one.
0-1.
Two outs. And the pitch is outside. Ball 1. Missed inside with the curve. Chopper to second, and that one handled. Throws to first. Third out. 1 hit, 1 left. 7, 8, 9, 2 up in the home half of the inning. The Yankees 4 and the Cardinals nothing. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Thomas Sajazi.
Thomas Sajazi.
And that drops in for a strike.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Ball 1 low. Yeah, that's fouled off. This one in the air, center field. Grisham moving under this one. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Pajes stands in now and watches strike 1. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
The Yankees leading by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. Got him swinging.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. All the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
Scott, the next to hit, takes outside.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, sat down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Trying to bunt his way on. The flip and save. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
Maybe a little small ball is exactly what the doctor ordered to rev up this offense, and they've been pretty quiet all game, so maybe this wakes them up a bit and helps them get on the board.
And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Mason Wynn. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Strike in there. And safe. It's a stolen base. See, the best way to catch this guy might be on replay.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the only way to catch him, Boog. I mean, you see that sprint speed on StatCast right there. It's elite, and just makes it very tough on the defense. A lot of pressure on those players.
That one missing inside. Scott at second with 2 down. He swings.
Temperature alert. Your PS5 is too hot. Turn off your PS5 and wait until the temperature goes down. OK. Button. Press cross to select. MLB The Show 25.
One, 2 now. And that's down and away.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Walker gets under it. Makes the grab. 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. A former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. Just missed. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
1-1.
Fouled off left side. The 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. That's off the inside corner. Now 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And down on strikes he goes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else, and you can't pull the trigger.
Rice stands in now, looks at that one inside. Ground ball up the middle. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And that gives Aaron Judge a chance to hit with 2 out.
Now batting, designated hitter.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And that is that. The Yanks lead 1, but they lead it 4-0. Back here in St. Louis, bottom of the 7th, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Alec Burleson. The Cardinals in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Here comes a pitch. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. Check swing, called strike.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Tap foul at the plate.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Misses, and the count is 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
2 down, bases empty. Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Line drive. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint, and that'll do it. Redbirds down quietly. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score.
Now pitching.
Kyle
for the
Leahy
Cardinals.
gets the call from the pen.
He's
Number
having a ton of
62.
success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
So now the Yankees
Leading
cleanup
off for the
hitter,
Yankees,
Jazz Chisholm
second
Jr.
baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
And first offering is fouled off. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And now 1 and 2.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Ball. 2-2 the count.
And it remains 2 and 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 away. Jason Dominguez digs in now.
Left fielder, Jason Dominguez.
That one's in there, 0-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jorge Alcala, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Number 49, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. That one lifted to left. Nootbaar sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out.
Up next for the Yankees.
And next for New York,
Shortstop,
Anthony Volpe. 0 for 3 in this one. And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Off the plate, and it's a ball and a strike. And misses inside. That one at 95, missed up top, and the count is 3-1. Next offering is fouled back. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Downstairs, and that's ball 4.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
Out to short, win. Fires across the diamond, and that is the inning. Back here at Busch Stadium, bottom of the 8th. Now up for St. Louis, Jordan Walker. Upstairs.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
The 1-0. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Activity in the bullpen. Will Warren getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Hill, a left-hander, also throwing. This one popped up. Volpe brings it in, and there's one down.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan.
And up next for St. Louis, Nolan Gorman. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Foul ball. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Ripped to short. Volpe throws it to first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Thomas.
Now it's going to be Thomas Sajazi. And that one hammered. Grisham sprinting for this one. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Pajes stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
Counts 1-0.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
On the ground to third. Gets to it with a slide. Throw to first. What a play. Inning over. The Cards leave one. They're down 4-0.
Now pitching.
We're
for
back.
the
It's the top of the
Cardinals.
ninth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound.
Number
Jorge
56.
Alcala.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Here's the Yankees
Leading
catcher
off
now,
for the Yankees,
Austin Wells.
Catcher, Austin Wells.
That one
Ball,
inside.
that's inside.
Ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Nice curveball for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Tapped softly on the ground.
Nope,
And that's a
that's
foul ball. Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards
Now
K
batting,
right there.
right
I think the
fielder,
hitter saw it all the
Louis
way
Cardinals.
coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. That's outside,
that pitch is
and
out.
it's 1-0. Alcala, a 6'3" righty, 205 pounds. They got him off of waivers earlier this season. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. Movement to the bullpen for the Cardinals.
one strike.
Ryan Fernandez, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. And now the lineup turns over with one away.
Now batting, center fielder Trent
Now
Grisham.
here's Trent Grisham. And first offering is fouled off. That's inside.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Alcala checks over to first, and he's back. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Ground ball left side, could be 2. They get 1, and it's a double play to end the inning. Bottom of the ninth coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break.
Now pitching for
Back
New York.
now as they hand the ball to a
Number
fresh arm to
41.
start the bottom of the ninth. Tim Hill.
Tim Hill.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And stepping in for the
Leading off
Cardinals,
St.
Victor
Louis,
Scott.
Center fielder.
Singy, you got to
Victor
appreciate a guy who's this good
Scott
defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Swinging a foul straight back.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air. There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Win, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Breaking ball inside. And now 2-0. And another ball. Draws the walk there.
Take your base.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
And that one is lifted in the air. Caballero sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Ivan Herrera.
1 out left for the Cardinals. Now it's the DH, Ivan Herrera. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Now batting, left fielder.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Tim Hill is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the New
Here comes
York
the closer here in the 9th, Devin
Number
Williams.
38.
And he's done a great job
Devin
keeping the ball in the
Williams.
park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
First and second, 2 outs. Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. Up and in, ball 1. And fires in a fastball at 95.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
2 on, 2 outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The Cards down to their final strike. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, you win this one 4-0, and it feels like you could have exploded for more offensively, but you also realize that at times it was hard to score. So you get out of here feeling good about